Welcome to Autzen Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Ducks will kick this away to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Oregon State's offense will have the football first here. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Pass caught. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Beavers will have to kick this away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Oregon Ducks offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Oh, there's the stiff arm. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs. They did it right there.
And the Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Powerful running here. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it to the left. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Defense is coming after him. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. As people like to say, this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets... Hold up a second. The coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. Calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. The offense needs 10 yards on this fourth down to keep the drive going. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He makes a quick grab. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He moves the ball out to the 15.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Beavers will line up to boot it away. Okay, kick it away for the second time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Gets rid of it on the move. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He'll take a deep shot. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Change of direction, and he'll be brought down.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
So Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Beavers will send their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The returner is brought down. Makes a start for the next drive. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. And the defense come up with a stop this time. Play action here on first down. Lets it go on the move. Launching deep. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. 2nd and 10 here. Gives it to the back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Close to the tight end. And it's complete downfield. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40. The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down. A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after the completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Throws a stiff arm. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Oh, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
When the returner brought down by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And here comes a deep shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but a good effort and a good play.
They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. 1st down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
He shreds the tackle. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Second down and goal. We go with a direct snap. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Sam Van Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
And let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. Very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
Bringing it out. It's Hunter. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. The offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Checks this down to the running back. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Tries a quick throw. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made over the middle. Defense makes the stop after the completion. And the Beavers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. The Beavers will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there.
Neutral zone defense.
So the defender jumping, enticing the offense to move. That'll cost the defense 5 yards. Just time enough for one more play in the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to launch it deep again. Catch made down inside the 25. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense really clicking.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this 1st half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this 1st half.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, from Corvallis to Eugene, there are some ornery folks and some emotional fan bases in this always contentious battle between the Ducks and Beavers. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Oregon and Oregon State plays out.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it's been better to lead it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive 1st half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the 3rd. Pitch to the back. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. 2-back set. Quarterback flanked by the backs. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Now it's 2nd down here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
On third down, he drops to throw. There's contact on the throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. And the Beavers are in the red zone.
Here we go.
Looking to throw it on first down. Intercepted in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On first down, it's play action. On the run here, lets it go. Cut quickly.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Ducks have first and 10 here. And here's the jet sweep testing the perimeter here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Handoff to the right side. They make the stop, and not before a solid gain that time. The Ducks hustle to the line to run that hurry up. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
The back's got it. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Just a great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Or it's snapped to the back. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on first and second down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on third down, but it's still fourth down. Can they pick up the first?
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Returner looking to make a play here. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that area. Finding some room at the 25. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Tailback takes the handoff again. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Well, they don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is good.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The Beavers will have to kick it away. On the punt now for the 6th time today. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Ducks. And this one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. And the Beavers will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Coverage team brings down the return. Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This offense scored the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. First down and 10. Hands off to the left. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes a quick catch. Gets past the tackler into open space now. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. That completion makes it second and medium. And the running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon. And the beatdown continues. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. I mean, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
He's running out of time here. He finds his man. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, trying to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Lets it go quickly. And is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior. The Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Direct snap to the back. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Touchdown, Ducks. And the route is on.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter. You're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Good enough for first down yardage.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys. And it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board. Maybe not able to come back in this game. But, man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Flanagan. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. They're going to throw for it on third and short. And the ball is hauled in. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Beavers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. Receiver makes the catch.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
off the incompletion and sets up a 3rd down and 2. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Down he goes, a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The defense does have all 3 timeouts remaining, but Kirk and I would like to get to the plane, so let's hope the coach doesn't use them. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Well, this is a 3rd consecutive impressive performance. You can't be better than 3-0 to start the season.